Underground, crypto, breaking stereotypes. Gotta keep it to the words of crypto hype. A passive mainstream, they're on the rise. Educating the masses, open our eyes. Underground, crypto, shining bright, taking us on a journey. Day and night.
Welcome to Underground Crypto, where we are going to be doing something a little bit different than our usual low cap, micro cap, gem project reviews, which is what this channel was started and based around. But we did our Mobox Farmer, aka where you go to stake Mobox, kind of the foundation of Mobox as a project review. And I wanted to add another element to this channel, DeFi gaming. Always loved DeFi gaming, especially was really big into it a couple of years ago when the Binance Smart Chain was just off the chain with all these different projects and companies launching games and things on their blockchain. BSC, Binance Smart Chain, which I see they've changed the ticker to BNB. That's kind of confusing because there is another BNB which is different than the smart chain, but I don't really know what happened there. We'll figure that out over time. But anyways, quick recap from the last video. This is the Momo Farmer. You're farming because you are staking and earning a reward, therefore you're like growing your value in this asset. So I guess that's why we've always called it farming. It's not, something that Mobox came up with by any means. This is all across the DeFi landscape. But what I wanted to show you was you have the mining camp, which I did cover this in my Mobox Farmer review. If you want to know a little bit more in depth about this, go watch that video. Like, share, subscribe. Really helps the channel out. We're up to like 41 subscribers. We're only like 3 weeks into this channel, so I think that's pretty decent. And yeah, let me make sure this tab is muted, because I just did this video for like 45 minutes, and although the audio was recording, when you actually go to the game, or their metaverse or their Momoverse, music plays in the background, and I didn't realize that my TV was muted, and it just played really loud all over my audio recording, and you could barely hear me. So that was super unfortunate and wasted 40 minutes of my life. And that is why I'm asking you guys to like, share, and subscribe, because you might see a video be 20 minutes or 40 minutes, but you don't know if I've recorded that video 2-3 different times because somebody banged on my door halfway through it and made a bunch of noise, and I'm not one who's going to do a bunch of editing. Not because I don't know how, but because this channel is supposed to be a regular everyday person involved in speculating on low market cap gems, but also now some gaming and some GameFi. So these Momos all have different, well, they're not all different, but they have a hash rate attached to the different Momos, and they add them all up into your mining camp. They should automatically stake if you buy or get any of these. And then you can see right here it says I have 1950 hash power. 1,000 hash power gets you 0.27 Mobox a day. Mobox right now individually, one Mobox is worth about 56 or 57 cents. I haven't checked on it today, but that was of yesterday recording. I doubt it's moved that much. And yeah, you get 0.2 of that a day. I'm aiming to try to get this up to about 4,000 hash power. That way I'm earning at least one Mobox a day. And you might say 56 cents a day, why would you even bother? That sounds silly, because its height in the last bull market was $16. So if you just do the math back to its last all-time high, you're making money. And just to put it, shortly, and I think it's going to go way past its all-time high. I think they have so much more built out. They have so many more games. They didn't even have a Momoverse, a Metaverse, or a lot of these games. They didn't even have them back when their coin went to like $16. They do have a mobile app for, you know, accessibility and ease, adoption, for both Android and iOS. So I could really see this game taking off when maybe more people know about it. And they've integrated a bunch of different wallets and stuff that you can use. You can use Coinbase wallet to play this game, so that's pretty awesome. And then you can see, if we go to, these are my Momos, you can see they all have different hash rates. Now your gray ones, this is probably not the best place to show you, we'll go to market. The gray ones are common, the green ones are uncommon, the blue ones are unique, the purple ones are rare, and then you have epics, which are like a yellow golden color, and then you have legendary, which I don't know if I've ever really seen a legendary, so I have no idea what color they are. And then you will see that they're also broken up by classifications. This is like a fish type, a bird type, these are like the monster type, these are the beast type, and you see the little paw print. And so they're also broken up in classifications like that. But what I wanted to say is the common, uncommon, unique, they all have a set hash, and it doesn't really change much. Where once you get to rare and epic, they can change drastically. This one's 146. If we go, you'll see this one's 307, 168, and these are all level 1s. You can level up the Momos and get better hash rates that way. But yeah, I'll just go to mine and I'll click like a unique, and you can see all I can do is unstake it. I can't level it up. Where if I go to a rare one, I can actually level it up, and if I were to level this one up, it would go from 120 hash to 196 hash. And there are some other things going on here. You got your enhancement mech token. Don't know a lot about it. I don't even know if I have any. And then they have these gems as well that you can use. I haven't really dived in any of those gems or anything, so I don't really know how any of that works, to be honest with you. Let's go back to market. Alright, so this video is not really about that. One thing I do want to shout out is the way that you get these. There's a couple different ways you can get them, but the way you normally get them is out of these boxes. Now, when this game project first was out, they actually had a separate currency called keys, and you actually unlocked the boxes with keys. They got rid of that. It was probably a little overcomplicated or something of that nature, and so they just made it simple, right? So I bought 50 of them. It cost me about $270 USDT to buy them, and I'm going to do a video just unboxing all 50 of them in just one video, just to make it simple. Now let's hop into what I really wanted to get to today before we're too long into the video, because we're already 8 minutes in. I'm hoping, because I'm doing this again, we're going to condense it and maybe get a little less than 40 minutes, but who knows, might be longer. I feel like I've already said more things than I did before. So this is the Momoverse. It's their version of a metaverse. I think when a lot of people think of metaverse, they probably think of like an Oculus, or, you know, being completely engulfed in a metaverse. This reminds me more of playing, what is the old game that everybody used to always play? I don't even know, because I never really played it. I played more like World of Warcraft and that kind of thing as a younger kid. I never really played, I don't know why I can't think of it. Everybody used to play it called RuneCraft or something like that. I never really got into it. A lot of my friends played it back in the day. But anyways, you will see if you get onto this and you've never been on it before, you will see that there are these avatars, these little characters. They are NFTs, and you have to actually buy them. The one issue that I'm noticing here that I found, and you can see I bought a bunch of them because I thought that they might be worth something in the future. It was in the depths of the bear market. They were like ridiculously cheap, like 50 cents or less a piece. And it has a little plus. If you click on it, you can see purchase at OpenSea. I'm not going to waste a lot of time on this because I went and showed this a lot when I recorded this the first time. It takes you over to Binance, but you will see when we look it up, the avatar collection, there is like none for sale, which is super unfortunate if you're somebody new trying to get into this space. Or maybe they're all in BNB. I did not realize that you could switch over before. Okay, so you can look at it in BNB, you can look at USDT. If somebody knows more about this, please shoot me a message or something. I'd really appreciate it, because I have even some friends who have been trying to get into this, and I just don't know what to tell them. I don't know where you buy them. Maybe they've moved to a completely different platform, but then why haven't they changed their link? I don't know, but there are 0 items, and this is updated every second. So activity, yeah, there's just nothing. So are they all sold out? Are there going to be more? There's only, what, this many owners? That's not that big of a number. So how is anybody else going to be on Mobox if there's no avatars? So that's an interesting thing that I'm going to learn a little bit more about and have to figure out more about. I think I could probably get some answers in their Discord server, so maybe I'll hop on over there and try to figure that out. And so follow me at _ground crypto, like underground crypto, the name of the YouTube channel, but _ground crypto. I'm Crypto Ron on Twitter. That's where I will probably be posting that kind of information, and anything that Mobox or any of the other projects that I've done reviews of, anything that they put out as far as announcements, I will retweet over there. So it is a good thing I'm redoing this video, to be honest with you, because it just hit 12:01 where I am in Florida. And so these are the Momos, and these are probably like the monster Momos. If you click on them, it has a sliding scale. I only have one gray Mobox ball, kind of like a Pokeball, I guess, and they're treating these kind of like Pokemon. A lot of times, if it's, I don't know, I think these come out every 2 hours or so, but a lot of times you'll run around on the map and there will not be any of these, right? So you can hover over them. You can see this is a green one. What was this one over here? This one was a common, and so you can see the rarity before you throw. If they have different, and I don't know why it keeps pulling me back to different places, weird, but if you go to the marketplace, you can see under items that you can buy the Mo balls. Now you will see there's not any gray balls, the common balls. You can rather buy the rare ones or the epic ones. Over here you will see the gold token that represents Mobox. You can see my balance here. I have 10 Mobox in my account right now, I guess. One epic ball costs 5.5 Mobox, which is probably about $2.50, maybe a little bit more. And I've never bought these gold ones. I've bought these blue ones a lot because they're less than 1 Mobox a piece. So you're paying about 65 cents at this time for 1 Mobox ball. But then they have the Momo box, and these are the actual boxes that they come out of. So if you were to buy one of these, you would get 1 character. And so we're going to probably go ahead and do that right now, just so that you can see it. Just hit 1, alright, and we will buy 1. And this would give us a unique box. And we'll hit confirm. Bam, we bought 1. So we can unbox that and do that together. I think that's worth doing in the video. And then you have the Momo fragment. So when you throw the ball, these, at one of the characters, you will have a chance to get these different puzzle pieces. Now, every time you throw a ball at it and you hit it, you have a chance of actually catching the actual Momo. If you catch the Momo, it'll come into your inventory as one of these, and it'll match whatever rarity you were throwing the ball at. If you throw an uncommon ball at an epic, I wouldn't expect to get any fragments. And so we will claim our one item that we just bought so that it goes to our backpack. And let's hop over to our inventory. Here, items, you will see the different items that you pick up. So all the different items that you pick up have a rarity as well: common, uncommon, unique, rare. I've never gotten an epic item, and you'll see even these fruit, that's a different part of this metaverse, and I will show you that. So here are my different puzzle pieces. When you throw the ball at the momos on the on the field out in the metaverse, they will give you these. When you get 50 of them, you can hit apply, you can turn them in, and you will get one box that is corresponding to the rarity. So if I applied and gave 50 of these gray puzzle pieces, I would get one gray box to open. I think it's cool you can just buy them, because these are just momos. And so I basically just bought a Momo. When I open this, it's going to automatically go into my NFT miner, and my hash rate's going to go up. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's cool too, because if you open like an epic one, you're going to get an epic. But an epic one, you need 2,000 of these pieces. So that's very different. Now, I've never bought the epic mobiles before. Maybe we'll do that sometime together. Now might even be a good time to do that. And then we'll see, do we get more than one puzzle piece or whatever at a time? I haven't played this in a little bit, so I can't remember if you get more than one of these at a time. I think you do. But as you can see, I only have one of these, and I don't have any purple puzzle pieces. I'm not sure why that is, but let me redirect your attention over here, because there's so many things to explain, guys, and I'm trying to keep this a simpler, shorter video, but there's only so much I can do to make it simple and short, other than just not explain things to you, which is not helpful. You get these little treasure maps. We're going to come back to those treasure maps in just a second. Let me explain. So I was trying to help a friend of mine get into this the other day, and we discovered that, and because I've had an avatar, can't remember ever not having an avatar. So when you go to daily tasks here under events, they have different tasks. You can see that these maps are gray, so they're common, and then you have these green maps. I've never seen any other color maps between gray and green, but I'm sure they exist. And then so this is throwing 10 Mobox balls 10 times. You get one of these, or participating in Survivor, which is like a little mini game that they have at least one time. You'll get that too. But for the most part, what you're going to do is you're going to collect the different mats or material on the metaverse as you run around, and when you collect 10 of them, you can claim a little map. So when you do that, this is how, if you have an avatar and you're just trying to build up, having little to no money to actually invest. Here, this little berry popped up. Let's go over there and collect it, and then you do that 10 times, you get a map. And if you're trying to do this with little to no resources, this is one way that you can start getting some of the momos to mine. The momos themselves have value. They are worth money in the marketplace as well. I like that it keeps this open even when I bounce over, so I don't have to keep like reloading it every single time. Just want to show you, if you didn't already see it, because we did bring this up already, but if we go to markets, you can see the commons. The commons you have to use the most to evolve, so it's a little weird, but the commons are actually worth more money than the uncommons and the uniques, even though they're a higher rarity, because more people are buying these, and supply and demand. And it's cool. Look at this, 8,420 for this epic Momo, and they want $600, $700 for that. And I mean, it's not uncommon. Back when this game was in the top of the last bull market, that character would have gone for like $2,000, if not $10,000. They were worth quite a bit of money, and look how hilarious this is. Got like a SpongeBob one. That looks like a Rick and Morty kind of one. I did see a One Piece one the other day. Was jealous somebody got it out of a box, out of the mystery box. If you click mystery box, you can actually see what people are opening and getting. I'm excited to open my 50 and see what we get. Hopefully we don't get played. My buddy who I was helping the other day, he opened, I don't know, probably 10 or 12 of them. He got a couple of unique ones, but he mostly got common ones. So you're gambling when you open those boxes, that is for sure. But I have pulled rares out of there. I'm pretty sure my epic one I actually bought. So let's bounce back over here. Let's go to Marketplace. And I think that we will actually go to items and maybe buy a couple of balls just so we have something to show you here. Let's go to amount. Let's see, what are 3 gonna cost me? Or 5. Kinda usually have to hit like the plus. Not sure what that is about. Like, can I pay less for these? So buy as low as, yeah, as low as like 48 cents. So I'd much rather buy it at 48 cents. And let's see, we can get, say, 10 of them. Let's go ahead and buy that. Confirm. There is a password that they have on the marketplace, but I put it in earlier, so it's not asking me for it. And again, in the marketplace, there's materials and all kinds of different things. That's a long tangent to go in. Only have 2 left, 2 Mobox left, pretty much. But now we got some Moballs, and I say that we try not to waste them. Let's go to our items and see how many of these that we have, because you need 50 for all of them except for your epics. You need 2,000, and so we probably should go for the common, but I think we're probably going to go for these unique ones because they have a higher hash rate. Whatever we go for, we want to consistently go for the same one, so that we actually build up our puzzle pieces and we're actually able to get a Momo. Would be cool if we could get a Momo kind of live here or recorded in this video. We have the highest chance of getting them probably with these gray pieces. So we'll check it out. Let's see what we got around here. Again, this Momoverse, and we'll pick up some of these along the way. This video is probably going to wind up being longer than my last video, just for the simple fact that when I made this last video, these Momos were not out. I think they come out every 2 hours, so I couldn't show any of this stuff before. So this is actually going to be a better video, kind of a blessing in disguise. That's why it's good not to get discouraged, guys. If anybody else is trying to do anything with YouTube or really anything in life, don't get discouraged too easily. Don't need these window updates popping up. A lot of times it doesn't show those updates in the actual recording, which is nice. So I'm just over here talking about stuff that you probably can't see. Alright, so there's a green one. He's like a monster one. What we really hope for, alright, here's a blue one. He's unique. I really would like to find like a rare. I might run around this map a little bit and see if we can't find like a rare one. I think for the rare one you have to get like 200 puzzle pieces in order to actually unlock them. So, and then if you look, it'll actually give you an attribute about the character. So this one says nervous. That one says nervous too. And it kind of tells you their, like, I guess, anxiousness level or what their characteristic is. Wow, these all like say nervous, huh? What does that one say? It says nervous as well. Alright, that's interesting. I have seen epic ones in here before, but I'm trying to remember if I've ever seen a rare one. If I did, I obviously didn't try to get it. Boom, here's a rare one. Let's go over here. Now the first ball that I'm going to throw at it is going to be this gray one. So as you can see, it's got like this sliding scale, right? And you want to get it right in the middle of this thing to get the best odds or the best chance of actually getting puzzle pieces or capturing it, or however you want to say. And so that just flat out like gave me nothing, but it's because I threw a common ball at this character. And I think in my marketplace, did we collect them? Do we pick them up? Do we have... Ah, okay. I see what happened. So I tried to buy them at a lower rate, and because I did that, it, just like cryptocurrencies on an exchange or a order flow or an order book, it did not actually buy them for me. It is waiting for a seller to sell them at the price that I wanted to buy them at. So that's probably not going to be a great idea. Pull up our price, 605. We got people ready to sell at 605 right now. Let's just go ahead and get them right away. Obviously, I don't want to sit around for 2 hours or something. Why? Do I have enough to buy that? Okay, it bought it. Cool. Did it buy it? Did it not buy it? My deals. Buy. No, it did not buy that. Not sure what happened there. But again, this is all just super laid back. We're going to be doing a lot more of this. I might be doing some actual like lives, videos for these kind of things, so people can kind of just pop in and out. But let's go ahead and buy this. Buy, confirm. Yeah, I didn't click confirm last time, and so it just reset. Alright, we bought it. When you buy something, it doesn't automatically go to your inventory. You have to click claim, and we go out of this. Now when I go over to this purple guy, you'll see now my Mobox balls are blue. And let's see if we even get anything, because if we throw like 2 or 3 at this and we get nothing, alright. So I got 4 rare puzzle pieces. I don't think I've ever gotten rare puzzle pieces before, so that's pretty exciting. I want to go in the backpack and take a look and see how many you really need to get an actual rare one. 600. I thought it was 2. That's wild. I don't know if that's really worth pursuing, to be honest with you, but I'm probably gonna pursue it because I have plenty of other Momos, and I already have 1 box for us to open, so at least I know that I'm going to. And then it says fair. You literally get nothing when it says fair. So when you think about it, probably best that we go throw at something else. And I missed that little space, so I'd be really impressed if we got something. Alright, we got 2, but we need 600. My only hope here is at some point, if I hit him enough, it will actually give us that Momo, and we won't have to get 600 puzzle pieces. But I think that we're probably pretty far off of how many times we would need to hit him in order to get that. We'll spin all 10 on this, because this is really just a demo to show you guys. And if you look over here, you'll see this little guy that you can click on, and this little tank. That's where the survivor mode is, the little mini game. Maybe if we run like a rare or a live or something like that, we'll actually do that. And as you can see, out of 10 hits on that guy, all we got was what, 6. We are throwing uncommon or blue balls at a rare, so you know, keep that in mind, which is probably why a lot of times I don't do it, because I go over here and hit these and just get them, put them in my Momo farmer, and just start actually earning, even though it's only 2 or 3 hash power. But you know, a lot of times they're like basically free to me. So let's go ahead and open this box, and I just straight bought this box, and it'll show you all your different boxes. I only have 1. We're gonna go ahead and click open, and it just kind of goes to the side, and we can kind of go out of this. And when that is ready, when it actually loads up on the blockchain, it's gonna open. So just give it a second, and I will show you. There's a taxi, takes you to a couple. This map is not that big, but you can move around quickly. I think there's like 3 different spots where you can taxi around. Maybe we'll open a couple of these while we're waiting. Alright, see how it stopped shaking and it loaded? Now we can click on it and see what we got, and it's gonna be a unique It's not like I'm going to open it and get like a super rare or something. That's more for the mystery boxes when you open those. So it only has 3 because it's a unique 3 hash rate. I don't know if that's a beast or a monster type, but either way. And yeah, so that pretty much sums up how, you know, Momoverse works with the different Momos, and how you throw the balls at them. You can buy the blue balls. If you do, what I'm going to show you next is if you have an avatar, and I will figure out, I guess, how exactly you get an avatar, but if you go to daily tasks and you do the daily tasks, you will be able to claim, since we did it 10 times, we're going to get one of these green ones, treasure map. Let's go ahead and claim it. Congrats. Alright, let's go out of this, go to backpack, go to our green treasure map. I have a lot of common treasure maps. I have 80 of them because a lot of times I hop on here, collect everything, and then I don't feel like actually running around the map and doing them, and you'll see what I mean. When you hit apply, it gives you just a quick little picture of somewhere on the map. It's a treasure hunt, if you haven't figured that out. It says this map shows location of a treasure chest hidden by a Momo, so go find it for a surprise, and there will be 3 of them. Only one of these ones that you open will have your surprise in it. I know the map pretty well, so I do know exactly where that is from having to do all of these different ones. I have figured out where where everything is. And the map's not that big. But there is a whole nother side to this. This area they call Molantis. You know, go figure. Super original of them. It seems like they all say nervous. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, that one's nervous too. Alright. And you move around by just clicking random areas and it'll move you. Do notice it looks like I almost have like a message or something. Fruit trade. 20 minutes ago. So in the last period I earned 300 DSC medals, and reserved a personal reward of 0.79 Mobox. Check in your Mobox wallet. I guess that was probably done automatically. I don't think I really needed to click that in order to actually receive it. Alright, so now I already don't really remember where these are, but if we move around until we come across them, hopefully, you will see, there we go. Yes, you'll see this little treasure chest pop up. Now, you won't actually see the treasure chest on the screen. You'll just have to refer back to the map. And we'll hit search, we'll see if we get it first time. Oh, we got it first try. Alright, it says we found something. We got a gray mobile, which is actually great, honestly. Let's go throw that at... Let's go throw it at a common. Makes more sense. We'll have a higher odd of getting something throwing it at a common. Alright, try not to mess this up again. Perfect. When you get it between the 2 lines, it says perfect, and it gave us nothing. Isn't that awesome? I don't know. I wish that they would at least get 1 per ball, but then I guess people would be out here calculating how to get them cheaper or something. Maybe they'd figure out how to hack the system. I don't know. And then, of course, there's all these different things you can pick up to get more chests and get more opportunities to get them in your daily task. I don't think I've unlocked anymore. I'm not going to waste your guys' time and run around and pick up all those things and get more when I have plenty of great gray maps that I could open. So that's pretty much this side of the metaverse. We're gonna go to the other side of the metaverse, which they came out with probably about 6 or 7 months ago. All this stuff is pretty new. I think it's been out about a year. Let's go to Mo Home. So that was Molantis. Now we're going to Mo Home, and it'll probably remind you of quite a few other games that you've played before, where you have like this little civilization. When you start off, you have like nothing, and you have to go to construction and build them. And as you can see, I've built pretty much every thing I can build at this time. And like this factory, my production center, which is like my main building, has to be level 10 before I can build 2 of these. And then it shows you down here the type of material that you would need to do that. When it comes to the crafting in this game and the materials, it's a little confusing. It's almost like crafting is a profession and not everybody can craft. So you have to like hire other people to do the crafting for you. Something like that. It's really confusing. Anybody understands that, please shout me a message, shout me out, whatever you want to do, and let's link up and you can explain that to me, because I don't get it. So you can see these little stars. I've upgraded this in the first video that I did. They got all messed up. So if I click this, it'll give me those little stars, and it will increase these stars, and it took me up from level 38 to 39. This is our main area, and because in my last video I collected the Mobox, these little gold coins represent Mobox tokens. You can collect them. I forget how many hours you have to wait. I think it's every 24 hours, and it'll give you a small amount of Mobox in reference to how much you have going on in your civilization, what level your production center is. It is a production center because it is producing Mobox, so it's passive, you know. So when I click upgrade to make my production center bigger, you will see what I need to actually make that happen. I don't have these things. I don't know how to craft them. Still trying to figure that out. But if you click here and you click buy, it takes you over to the marketplace and you can buy them. I obviously don't have enough money to make that happen right now, so we're not even going to bother with it. And then you'll click one click ejection and then upgrade, and it'll start upgrading. It'll probably take, like, you know, on a big level 8 production move, it'll probably take 8 hours or 24 hours or something. Anyways, one of the main functions of this is the orchards, and if you click planting, you click on this, you actually still need materials to mine to plant these. I guess it's like mining in a way, but you plant the different fruits, and when they're ready you can pick them, and then as you saw me read that message and claim that reward, there is this spaceship over here on the side. Just like the daily tasks in Molantis, there are daily tasks over here. Planting one fruit is a task, and they have these different fruits. So what I would do is, like, come over here. I have 178 of these, and then I would normally, you would click a button and you would submit them. Doesn't seem like it's letting me do that right now, which is interesting. Says it has 3 days and 33 hours. I'm assuming that's what that means. To submit all of these different ones, and then depending on, like, this is the pool. Yeah, it must have changed, because the pool was just 30,000 Mobox. Now it's 40,000 Mobox, and that 40,000 Mobox is going to be split between all the people who participated according to how much stuff they actually put in to the submission. Basically, that they sold to this merchant, and he's going to give them a reward. I got, you know, 0.8 of a Mobox last time, and 300 of these little star token things. I don't even know what they actually do, so we'll go out of this. And they do have this, like, raid function, which I think is cool, because growing the plants costs money, you know, and you obviously want to turn some of them in, and you want to get some Mobox and make, you know, earn some money here. And you can just stack them up and wait for the price to go way up. Let's get these dragon fruit. And you get one. Sometimes you get 5. Sometimes you get a green one. Sometimes you get a blue one. And it just seems way easier than spending money and actually earning them. It says you get 100 refresh. Obviously I used a few of them. I don't know if that's 100 every day, or it takes like a certain amount of time. Oh, we have a time limit. We better grab that. But maybe there's, like, gives you a new play every 20 minutes or something, and you have to wait for them to stack back up. I'm not going to make you guys go through all 100 of these with me. That would be pretty wild. But also, when you first click this Mo home, you actually get to choose between 4, I think it's 4, it might be 5 different types of civilizations, and then when you come into the type of civilization, you get to choose the color that you want. I chose the futuristic one. it didn't really let you like necessarily look at all the other ones, so I wasn't sure which one I wanted, so I just grabbed one because it doesn't make any difference as far as gameplay. And look at that, we got 6 rare of the pairs there, but when we go just look at their thing, they have a different setup. So there's like a futuristic one, a medieval one, like a primitive caveman one, and then kind of, I don't know what this one is, but there's 4 kinds basically that you get to choose from. It's all pretty much aesthetic. I don't think that it's actually relevant. Alright, 4 blue apples, so we got 4 rare apples. We'll do one more, see if it shows us. I'm really just clicking these so you can see the different civilizations. Yeah, this is like the medieval one. We'll go ahead and steal our fruit real quick. Give us 2 uncommon fruits. Never seen any epic fruits or anything like that. And over here it shows you what we've looted today. Yeah, so you get to choose these different home, you know, types, and then you get to choose what color you want it to be. Let's see if we can just get out of this altogether. It's good because this kept freezing before, and it was really annoying, so I'm glad it didn't freeze a bunch of times. And again, just to recap, your production center, you actually passively earn the Mobox token when you click this collect. Yeah, it's on a cooldown. It actually comes straight into your wallet. All of this is Web3. It's all connected to my MetaMask, and therefore it's just all automatic. When I sign into my MetaMask and I go to mobox.io, it automatically knows who I am, automatically brings up all of my stuff. There's no login. This is Web3. This is how it works for anybody who's not familiar with blockchain technology. Web3, once you're signed into your MetaMask, you can literally go to any Web3 website and it'll probably automatically log you in, or you'll just sign a little thing on MetaMask. And this is Binance Smart Chain. I probably should save this for like a whole different tutorial, but if you bring up MetaMask and you look up here, you can actually change what blockchain you're on. So like if you're on an Ethereum Web3 address like Uniswap, you just click over here, change to Ethereum mainnet. Most of the time when you go to Uniswap, it'll just ask you if you want to change which blockchain you're on, and that's how you just move across all the different blockchains. And the assets do change. Like if I have money, like say I have USDT on Ethereum, when I go over to a, you know, Binance Smart Chain application or something like that, it doesn't automatically move your USDT to Binance Smart Chain or anything like that. You have to bridge it. You have to move assets over. They're like separate wallets that are all in one wallet. It's kind of confusing, but there are many tutorials out there, and I probably should make a couple tutorials myself for our community. If anybody needs any help with those kind of things, I'm always available. Just shoot me a message and I will try to help you as much as I possibly can. Hopefully the demand for that doesn't get so big that I can't help anybody, because that would, you know, kind of defeat the purpose. But bound to happen at some point. So we covered the construction, we covered Mo Home. You click the little button in the corner. Again, look at their great artwork. Throws us back over here into Molantis, where everything is going down. We're collecting these different mats. One thing I did want to talk about was if you go to craft, I haven't really figured out all of this different crafting. I think it's interesting, but it looks like the only thing I'm ever like allowed to craft is fireworks, which I believe serve like no purpose. But if I go over to like stone and I want to make like a stone, enable private crafting, binding dock not required, crafting time queues. So does that just mean I can craft now? Because I have the items that I need to craft, but normal crafting will be unlocked, what did that say, when mastery is upgraded to level 1. So how in the world do I upgrade my mastery? Advanced craft, 10 mastery XP. Where do you go to do that? I have no idea. So as you guys can see, I'm still learning. This is laid back. We're just doing this together and learning together. I've spent some time on this. That doesn't mean I know everything, and I certainly would like to understand how I'm able to craft things, because I am tired of spending money on my materials, my mats. And if you've ever played any game like World of Warcraft or anything like that, then you understand crafting and you understand mats and stuff like that. And I wonder, if I do become a crafter or whatever, if I can craft other people's stuff and actually earn money that way. That would be a really cool way to earn some passive income on this game, whether you roll it back in and reinvest it or not, or you just take it over to Pancake Swap. Because again, guys, this has an in-game currency. I know a lot of people probably don't know as much about DeFi and how it actually works. You hear the term cryptocurrency or crypto project, all these different things: blockchain, Avalanche blockchain, Binance blockchain, Coinbase's Base blockchain that they've recently launched, Ethereum blockchain, Bitcoin blockchain. You get the point. You hear all of those things, but how many people have actually used the technology? How many people actually know how to get on a decentralized application, rather mobile or on the computer, and actually use them? You have GameFi, you have banking, you have different swaps. Most people who are into it know how to use like Pancake Swap or Uniswap to take your USDT and swap it for an asset that you want, basically buying an asset or swapping another asset to another asset. You have to find, I'm not even going to go into that, but you have to find a pair in order to swap. Like if you want to swap Dogecoin for Ethereum, you have to find a pair of that has Dogecoin and Ethereum together. You can't just swap anything for anything necessarily, although some things have built aggregators to do that kind of thing. That's probably a little bit too complicated for today's video. I think I've pretty much covered everything that we need to here, and we're at about 46 minutes or so. So we're just going to call it here because I don't really think there's a lot else to explain. If you enjoyed this video, again guys, put a comment, like, share, subscribe, tell somebody about it who you know is also into crypto and trying to learn more. Mining is another thing that we're going to be trying to get into on this channel and do videos about. I know it's a certain type of breed of person who's really interested in mining, but we're just going to do it because we're going to mine and we're going to earn some passive income from mining. And another way to earn passive income is this play to earn DeFi gaming type of deal. Alright, Crypto Ron out. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, you are the MVP for sure. Later.